Hey Toya, what's going on? I'm packing, finishing up packing anyway. Getting ready for vacation. Oh boy. Whatever I don't have at this point, I'm tired, girl. Whatever I don't have at this point, that's why I came on now, because tomorrow, y'all won't see me until I'm in Vegas. I'm going to sleep in tomorrow, because you know I'm fighting a time difference. But this is the last of my laundry. I will. I'm going to turn up for everybody. I'm going to finish packing and I'm going to go get me something to eat. I'm going to come back, get in the shower, and take it down. Take it down. Ernesto charged. Yeah, so Megan Thee Stallion done picked up a lawsuit. Sounds like a money grab to me, but we'll see what happens. But when you become an employer, you got to conduct yourself accordingly around your employees. It sounds like another case of Lizzo. It's right. You can't be doing stuff around. People be taking notes. That's why I do my dirt all by my lonely, honey. Hey, 30 Moves. Who's that? Talking about Auntie. Oh, the trolls are definitely trolling. My room is a little messy right now because I'm trying to get it together. Hey, Angelica. I'm folding this last load. Then I need my bras, my panties. Oh, girl. Nikki. Well, the same guy that brought the lawsuit is the same one that leaked information of Nicki Minaj when she was making that horrible diss track. Yes. I'm definitely going to be taking mad pictures. I'm going to be vlogging. I'm excited. I'm excited to meet the content creators. I'm excited to just get out of Jersey for a little bit. It's my favorite bras. Adore Me bras are my favorite. Yes, everybody who was cool with Megan fell back for sure. What else we got out here? Diddy's former madam speaking up. I don't feel like she really added anything. I mean, but I did see the interview. Hold on, let me put it on. Let me do this one.
We're back with part 2 of our exclusive interview with Knotty. I'm so excited to get into this.
Knotty, that's her name.
If you missed part 1, head over there. Is Diddy an FBI informant? Let's get into it. Welcome to Popcorn Planet and the interview, and we're here with
I think Jonathan will. I think he's gonna be the star witness.
From what you said at the beginning of this idea, is he actually an informant for the Fed? Some people have implied this, but it's a pretty interesting theory. I mean, what do you take that, if you said you believe it, now with the current raids that are happening, how are you justifying all that in your head? What do you think's going on with Homeland Security and these raids on his home?
Right. And this is just my opinion, again, it's not a fact. I think I'm speculating here. If the feds do a raid on someone so prominent, so influential, and as well rich, right, with lawyers, money for lawyers, they wouldn't do that on plan and just because they're trying to find something. I think there was definitely probable cause, as they say. A lot of people are speculating and just say, okay, if they go all at the same time in all 3 houses, right, New York, Miami, and LA, they have to have something on him. There has to be something, but you never know until he is officially charged, right?
Right.
They got something with everybody.
But obviously, if he has been working with the feds as an informant, and now they're showing up to his house with these massive raids, that either means they're turning on him or they're just doing this for show. I mean, what do you think is happening? Again, speculative, completely opinion.
So this is just what I heard. That no one knew whose house they were raiding. Actually, came out of Daniel Wright. She actually talked
I'm gonna
about
take
that.
one workout outfit.
Whose house they were raiding, so no one could be informed. But he could not be informed that this is really happening, right? At the same time, this lawsuit that he did against De Leon, or these big
that lawsuit against De Leon it sealed the coffin.
Listen, if you come against us, we're gonna go and ruin you, and as well maybe just to retrieve the tapes that he has in his house, allegedly, right? I mean, those are the tapes that have a lot of people on it that he could blackmail and get some more favors.
So it's interesting because he keeps crying it's a witch hunt, but I guess there is potentially a theory where the feds are in or have been aware and know, and maybe are trying to gather all the intel to know, well, what do you actually know and have on us? It could be what's actually happening here. Is that a possibility?
Yeah, I don't think it's a witch hunt. In the end of the day, there's so many years that people have talked about him and always said the truth, but it's always the same story. So how is it that so many different people from different artists, girlfriends, and so on, affiliates, say the same thing about
everybody can't be lying.
About it, right? And I can just say that when
please don't be rude in my chat.
Again, he has never mistreated me in any type of way at all. Again, we did not have much contact or anything like that. But I have seen his outbursts and then certain things that
so she says she's seen his outbursts.
Friends of mine that were even closer to him, right? Things that he would do. So it all makes sense, you know?
I'm glad you said that because I want to get into these outbursts and these are personal experiences. But when I even say that, I just mean it could be a witch hunt in his mind if he's friendly with the feds or helping to cover up some of the operation is what I'm just trying to get at. And he's now crying witch hunt like he's a victim. When in reality,
please, they all cry victim.
FBI, for all we know, or whatever's going on. There could be something shady going
Thank you.
Or maybe they were just using him to get to some.
Time that person out.
But let's get into the sort of stuff you know, because you've been to the parties, right? I guess my first question is like, what are these parties like? Are there 2 kinds of parties? It feels like
how ironic.
Some parties on for show to look classy and bring the celebrities to, but then the parties evolve into more debaucherous things. Do you have any experience at either of those, and is that assumption correct?
Yeah, aren't they reckless?
I have more been to like album release party, the last train to Paris, that famous party with Kevin Hart, Trey Songz, and so on. I was at that party. That was really just a really nice.
They always in my chat.
If people did drugs,
they need to hit that like button.
See it, but I'm sure that it happened. But that was not like a
stop playing with me.
Freak off, as he called
Oh my God, I love these
hard
fancy
tasks.
bralettes.
Although I have provided girls to
They're so
disaffiliate
comfortable.
to go to certain parties, but it was girls, right? And at the end of the day, those girls don't tell me who they're seeing or
No
what can
diddy.
happen. It's just very discreet. Um, so yeah, they were paid and they went on their way.
So you have no
I
first-hand
want to
experience,
go
or at least
away
you're not
with
sharing any first-hand experience of any of
no
these sort of
dirty
freak offs
clothes.
or extreme
Come back
things
to
that we're
all.
hearing in all these
Well, this is my
allegations.
clothes I
No, no, no. I mean, again, I just
wore on
wasn't part of it,
vacation.
but I could.
Oh, okay, but you've heard.
Exactly. And I mean, again, I have girls provided to go to these parties, but I'm not going to ask them details because that's just something that's questionable. That's on them.
But was there ever any, like, this went too far? Because obviously consenting adults can be consenting adults, but from some of these allegations, there's stuff where it's like, whoa, it's not consent, and there's,
Yeah,
people not of the right age. Did you ever hear any rumblings of that?
no, because at the end of the day, anyone that has dealt with me in business or any type of way, anywhere where my girls went, it was definitely consent and they were definitely of age. Whatever happens outside of that, I would never be part of it. But I could see that happen, absolutely.
Doesn't surprise you, but you have no experience with it. Understood. Okay, and then so regarding the freak offs, you're not under. They are believable to you, but you don't have any proof of how bad they've gotten. Now, all right, got you. Your experience with Diddy, though, you have met him. He
My
seems like a nice
shower.
guy, but then he also seems to have these outbursts. Have you experienced either of those scenarios?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
I mean, he would be happy in his party mode in the way that everyone knows him, like
They are
in those
cute.
parties, and then he would turn around and just have an outburst and go crazy at everyone around him, right? More like staff, I would say. If he gets mad at the staff, then they're gonna feel it.
What, like, is it a lack of control? Is it just a power trip? Like, what is the when you witness that in the moment? Where do you think it comes from?
So let's say something had to be done and it wasn't done, then he would just go over the top, angry, crazy, throwing things around. And
He's a
I
brat.
deal with that.
Period.
You talk about earlier in the first part, we alluded to it, but the taping of everything. So that had been something you had heard that was obviously around the circles that people sort of knew and expected. Have you seen the NDA? Did you have to sign any of those NDAs that he provided?
No, because I was always with the head of security and some people that are around him as well.
Getting ready for vacation, guys.
Bunch of other executives
And girls.
from Bad Boy, but there was never really like that. And again, I think I was not really.
Who texted me?
Probably going after because I was literally at that time between 20 and 24. That was like the time when I was.
I think I'm gonna bring
so I was not really.
these Juicy Couture pajamas.
Was a so-called immigrant.
Right, they could probably easy to threaten you. Basically,
I know. Where is the sister?
And obviously, so
It's weird.
that's probably a little bit more. They felt safer around you.
Right, and at the same time, you have to see they counted on the fact that I will be snitching, but I have not. And that's usually how it is because obviously the feds come with a whole case against me, and they were right about it. In the end of the day, I'm not saying I'm innocent. I was clearly guilty. So if I would snitch, then I couldn't say nothing about that.
Alright, guys, I gotta get everything down to 2 bags. And I got a pair of sandals missing.
Stand tall in that sense, you just have to deal with the consequences. And but I think with a lot of people they probably dealt with that have snitched because they are big. There's just a long time that you probably have to sit in prison,
Yeah.
And then those people can't talk about it because obviously they have been rats themselves.
Where your mugshots on your social, you wear it now sort of proudly. I mean, that experience, what was that like?
Well, the thing is, it's not that I'm proud of what I have done. This picture is before I got released, and the experience.
The weather's gonna be nice. It's gonna be like upper 70s, 80s.
Yes, I got betrayed, but it was my fault because I have done
Probably
what I
cool
have
down
done,
at
right?
night.
So I deserve to go to prison. And in that experience in prison, I grew up really quick and learned, okay, if I have another chance to be free, because it's not nice to be in prison, not nice to be in Rikers Island, or in prison world, I will do everything the right way.
I got something similar to that.
Which I stand by. I have built up another business. I have got,
Need my hair wraps.
which was very great. So in that time in prison, I just had to learn. tolerance. And this is why that picture is not me being proud, but me being able to change, right? And I look back. This is 10 years ago I got released, right? Um, so in prison itself, especially as a foreigner, right? Yeah, it's they say that it's black, orange is the new black. That is like it's not similar at all. Okay, this way worse is harsher. If you're a foreigner, they want to try medications out on you. They definitely always want to put you in lock. There's a lot of violence going on, and you have to move very smart and not be loud. And the good thing is, I'm not someone that's looking for conflict. So
I'll show you in a second what I got.
Built up my friends and my alliances there in prison, and that way we were able to survive together, for these 2 years.
You also, I know you heard stories of Cassie, right, at the time, about what her experiences. Do you believe Cassie? He settled that lawsuit so quick.
Duh.
What are your thoughts on?
Do we believe Cassie?
Situation?
Well, I have met her before. She's a very beautiful, nice person. Obviously, I was not someone that was a lot around her, but when I was in the studio at Daddy's house and stuff, she was there. I hooked her up with another artist once to get on a song, and somehow she didn't come through. I did not know all the things that happened. Now it makes sense that she was so quiet and looking down on the floor and stuff, right? But I definitely believe it, and I think there was a lot of.
I'm meant to watch this.
Just from the stories that I heard from friends that actually were there, right? Because I wasn't there personally, but from people that I know really well, close sources that have told stories how he would treat her in front of other people. That just shows probably in private it was even worse,
Do you believe other celebrities have been complicit in all this, and do you think that they should be worried with this investigation happening?
Yeah, I'm sure because,
Hey, Michelle. Getting ready to finish up packing. Folding my last load.
And maybe just look the other way, which humans trying, it's just a human thing to do, right? If you know someone, if you like someone, if you look up to them, and they see they do wrong, a lot of people want to look the other way. And just to be part of whatever they can do for you, So I definitely think a lot of people should, people who are implicated, they should be afraid of it. Yeah, if they were part of it, for sure.
I know and thank you for watching. You told us you've watched the show, so I imagine you've followed the allegations, everything we've been covering. But Little Rod, there's been obviously some conflicting thoughts on him and the way his lawyers filed it. Do you believe the Little Rod allegations and what's in there?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's that old trick of like, you're looking up to the Stevie J, right? As a producer, let me show you what he does. Like all this mind trick, thinking of people, you have to be this way to make it in Hollywood, and you have to do all these things that you really don't want to do because your talent is not enough. You have to do all these things. And the way he said it, it makes complete sense that he tried to really mess with his head, He messed with his head and he said, look, if you do this, you're going to get this. And all these things, and it's just known in the industry, right? Again, I don't think the music industry for a little bit, and I have met some great people, but a lot of it is really just who you know and what you can do for them, right? I don't really believe.
It's the shirt I was looking for.
Yeah, a lot of people who made it big, they probably had to do something for it. Not saying they're not talented at all. I'm just saying the mostly.
That's the industry blackmail, honey.
Well, another person who got sort of snitched almost in a way, or almost was this Brandon Paul person who apparently is his alleged dealer and was his mule, who was arrested in Miami airport for a period of time. What are your? I'm sure he's watching this stuff, paying attention. He's probably terrified as well of snitching on anybody. But what is your advice to him as someone who's sort of now in a way more complicated situation than even you were, dealing with Diddy?
Right, because he's all over the block and popular. It's not even like on the road, so people are watching what he does. The thing is, in the end of the day, it's not like Pump is going to be his best friend and he had to take one for the team. Everyone is looking out for themselves. So I'm not telling him to snitch because in the end of the day, if he did something wrong, then he has to do the time for that, right? So you did something, you were selling drugs, then that's what happened. But I don't know if you necessarily.
All right, guys.
I don't know. Maybe that's just a part of it. I don't know how far you is, but that's part with drugs. So you have to go to prison for drugs.
Yeah. Do the time. Do the crime, guys. The time. Exactly. Then you can be rehabilitated and get it better. It's obviously what's key here. But do you think there's a version of this where someone like him snitches on Diddy, or do you think that whole group and circle is so tight and terrified that they won't
on my pocketbook
go against him?
Well, the thing is this, now the feds have a lot of pressure pressure on them to really make it
Don't
seem
nobody got a
right? So
to be
I
running
don't
around
know
the
the
hills.
man, but it seems he's a younger person, you know, he's impressed, of course, being around Puff and all that. So it's probably not too hard to put a little bit of fear into him as a pet, right? And say, look, if you don't cooperate with you, you're going to do 20, 40 years. Same thing that it with me. The first is that it's 25 to life that I'm going to get. And that they're trying to scare you, right? But at the end of the day, he just should talk to a lawyer and get advice from a lawyer and then take one step at a time and don't get, just take everything what the feds say or try to threaten him with. I would say literally, maybe. I don't know. Because sometimes it's better to just sit down real quick before you say anything, talk to a lawyer, and not
Facts.
do anything else, right? But like I said, I mean, they tried the same with me. I didn't talk to them, you know. I just said I want a lawyer.
But was that was really a loyalty in you, or was there honestly fear more outweighing the other?
No, I mean, again, I have dealt with different type of people, not a Puff. Some, I'd say a little bit different people, right? But which I would never snitch on, ever. So of course it was a fear, but at the same time, in that moment, I didn't even think if it's 20, 25 years. I'm thinking like, how can I get out of this? Because it just can't be happening to me. I was so naive, right? I'm like, there has to be a mistake. Why are they coming after me? I'm the little person, right? But in the end of the day, when I understood a little bit more how this works, the system, and how is a favor for a favor, and people know each other, I had to play that for the best of my part, right? I mean, what do they want from me, and what do I don't want to give them, you know? It's a difficult question, but I'm just saying, if you get involved in something like this, you have to count on the fact that you will go down one day, and you have to do time, or worse, you might not survive. Who knows, right?
Yeah, I mean, talking about not surviving, I hope we're trying to get in touch with Gene. Maybe you can help us connect. I know he's got a lot, but
Hey, Aaron.
Speaking of not surviving, there have been so many allegations regarding connections to Diddy's involvement with the death of Biggie.
Yeah, I'm almost finished. I'm getting the last of my stuff together.
Do you think those rumors are fair? That you think there's potential that Diddy was more involved in, you know, those situations?
I gotta find some jewelry missing. Got a new bonnet.
He's a good friend of mine, so he's around.
Shower cap.
For a very long time. I mean, you talk about this is like almost 20 years ago.
I'm taking this one.
He I think got arrested for something, and then he said some sort of story, but he was on the press as well. I think somehow different people were involved. So let's just again, I wasn't there. I would say Gene is the best person to like talk about it because he has more knowledge of it. I know that there's something that is not really true, but I think he is involved because at the end of the day, how much money did he make when Biggie died? I think it was 600 million. You know, that came out after that, and he always plays contribute, you know, because he wanted to leave. I think the night in LA, he was supposed to be filming, and he didn't go there. You know, there was beef in LA. Why would you go out there like that? It was all a little bit fishy and weird, you know. So I hope everything will be solved, but maybe we'll never know, you know.
Well, I can't imagine some of these people involved aren't watching these interviews. They got to be nervous about everything coming out. Any final thoughts or things you want to say to Diddy or that crew while you're here?
No, I just think that karma comes around, and obviously I did my time, and I deserved that I had to do that time, which is fine. It gave me a lot of my life experience. But for everyone, even very influential people, they're not God. You know, one day they have to answer to God, and maybe it's just the time for them to go that way. You know, that now is their time for their growth.
Well said. I appreciate you being here, guys. If you want to help her and what she's doing, pay attention. You can head over to her Instagram at International Madame right there. You see it on screen. Go give her a follow.
See, these are my clothes.
At some point, if you are a production
and collapsible bags.
Putting those feelers out there for help. Reach out. Get in touch. So grateful to have you here. Please come back. Let us know if you got anything else to think about. And wonderful to meet you. Guys, make sure also subscribe if you haven't already. Follow her over there. Hit the bells for all alerts. Smash that like button and let us know what you think. What was the most surprising thing you heard here? Want to hear your thoughts. And if you too have dealt with the Diddy or his crew, hit us up. We'd love to talk to you on or off the record. Please stay in touch. Thank you guys all for watching.
All right, that's that on that. Yes, we all do. All right. How many ounces is this? I'm trying to decide what should go on my carry-on. What should go in my check-in? Got makeup. With that. Boom. I can't find these sandals. Let me see. Maybe they under the bed. Um. I got a pair of sandals missing. I'm gonna have to be alright without them. I just need my pocketbooks. Oh, the jewelry. Hey, Shabby. Oh, you just got home from Vegas? I know the weather is nice. I've been looking for my stuff this house. Ooh. Shabby coming and I'm going. Just yeah, I'm gonna be out there for a week. I'm about to go get me something to eat, y'all. I'm hungry. After I pack all this stuff up. I think the main thing I'm looking forward to is the food. What? Why that's not going on? Why that's not working all of a sudden? Wrong top, maybe? Yep. I'm not a big gambler, but I plan on doing it. Love this stuff. Alright, this gloves. This all go in my carry-on. I need one pair of sneakers. Concretes. I might have to switch over to a suitcase. I was looking for my studs. Oh, good. I'm staying at the Luxor, the Pyramid. Mm-hmm. My friends texting me today, like, we got FOMO. We wish we can go. I told everybody in advance. I told everybody in advance. And just when you thought. Ooh. Michelle, you ain't no 50 girl. You look good. When I grow up, I'm going to be just like you, girl. Alright, found one earring that was missing. Definitely got to bring the Gucci shades. And no, not those. The Fendi cat eye. No, I think I'm going to bring my Tom Ford. Yes. Is that an eyelash? Child. Here they go. Looking for my studs. Child, I was about to go crazy in here. Alright. That's the last of the jewelry I was looking for. Alright. I gotta just get my... I swear this earring it's gonna come up one day, but these are my favorite gold earrings. Ah, child, that's my daughter lashes. Ask me how it ended up in my stuff. Alright. Got the hugs and kisses. Alright, all of this can go in here. Alright, jewelry, check. See, I got the old school brass bangles. Can't even find these nowhere. I feel like I'm gonna end up getting a suitcase. We gonna get into 2 bags. We gotta get into 2 bags. Whew. Every time I turn around, there's more stuff. I gotta break this stuff down. Hey, Bree. Just packing my last little stuff here. I'll sift through it when I get back because I'm hungry now. But I'm pretty much packed. Jewelry, check. Shades, check. I want my Tom Fords. Girl, I'm trying to get down to 2 bags. This is just becoming complicated. And that's with the collapsible cases. If worst come to worst, I'm going to just bring one suitcase. I was trying to do a carry-on. It's not working out for me. Girl, I can't have nothing to myself. Having 2 daughters, child. I could name about 5 items that I had to go to my daughter and ask for. That's mine. But she just feels like, what's yours is mine, what's mine is yours. That's how she feeling. Where my sneakers? That's what I'm trying to do. But I don't think it's working out. I got this book bag. I don't think it's working out. It's got mad compartments, but it's still not enough compartments for me. I'm about to go get me a burger and some fries. I already paid for the 1 check-in luggage, so if worst come to worst, I'll just pull out my suitcase. I got a pretty big suitcase. So you saying the duffel I could carry on, right? You know what the problem is? This turned from a weekend trip to a whole week trip. But I'll be in Vegas. I'll land at 8. So I hope you guys join me on this vlog. Got my airport outfit ready. Ain't nobody gonna hold me down now. See, my daughter done took my jacket. I guess I'll wear a sweater. Yeah, I got plenty of comfy shoes. I only brought 2 heels. And I got my flats for my pocketbook. It's not working. Alright, y'all. I gotta go find a jacket. Oh, matter of fact, here's a hoodie. I can't wait to get out of here. Oh, yeah. For insurance. I did get the insurance. Alright, y'all. I just wanted to hop on here and do my packing journey with y'all. I think I'm pretty much set. I've been packed. Like, my clothes been packed for 2 weeks now. It was just trying to figure out the logistics of it all. I think we got it. I need my clutch bag, and my Tom Fords. We good to go. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. See y'all. I'm not coming live tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm sleeping in so I could be rested and alert in the airport. Next time y'all see me, I'm going to be in Vegas. So y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for joining me. Later. Idiot.